Hello and happy Halloween. Welcome to a special Halloween edition of the Tuesday announcements. And it's a special Halloween hats edition too. I've got a bag of hats here and I thought I'd just change them every announcement or so. So let's get something a little smaller. How's that? This Saturday, do you like to play games? The UU Church of Nashua Youth Group, along with the Spiral Scouts, are hosting an Extra Life fundraiser, which is a day of games, video, board, card games, etc., all in support of the Children's Miracle Network. It's this Saturday, November 4th, here in the Parish House from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and they're inviting everyone who wants to play a game to join them at any point during that day. Let's see, do I have an extra hour hat? How about this for an extra hour hat? This Sunday, you get an extra hour of sleep. It's the best Sunday of the year, in my opinion. It is Daylight Savings Time Sunday, and it's the fallback version. So remember to set your clocks back this Sunday so that you don't show up at church an hour early. However, if you do show up at church an hour early, we will have pancakes for you, so it won't be all bad. Our youth group is restarting their Pancake Breakfast, and they have written a poem in celebration of their first one, so I'm going to read it for you. With all the suffering from Hurricane Maria, the youth group thought up a giving idea. 8:30 a.m. starts with pancakes, sausage, and bacon, with fresh hot coffee to help you awaken. The only thing you'll need to remember, come to breakfast at church the first Sunday in November. And they do start that breakfast at 8:30 so that choir folks can join too. So I hope you'll come out. All the proceeds will go, the breakfast doesn't cost anything, but you can offer a donation and all the proceeds will go to support folks in Puerto Rico. This Sunday is mostly a normal Sunday. Other than that, we are having chapel this Sunday, so all of the children up to grade 6 are going to begin in the chapel. And we're starting our theme of abundance for November, which I'm really excited about. After the services on Sunday, we are having a membership class, which starts at 11:45. It'll last about an hour and a half. We are serving lunch, so we need to know if you're coming. And the membership class is for anyone who's interested in becoming a member here at the UU Church of Nashua. And it's it's kind of the one thing we really require is that you attend this class. And if you are interested, or even if you just want to learn more about membership, please join us. Let the membership team know you'll be there by emailing them at uucnmembershipteam@gmail.com so we can make sure that we have food for you. All right, I think I need a new hat. So this is a great hat, right? It makes you think of the outdoors. And we have our next UU hike coming up on Monday, November 6th. So that's next Monday. And it's to Mount Auburn Cemetery, where there's tons of cool history. And it'll be an easy 2-mile walk through. It's a gorgeous cemetery. The carpool will be at 10 a.m. from the Exit 7 Park and Ride. And the plan is to be back by 3 p.m. and you should bring a bag lunch and water. And our Cemetery Association is looking for volunteers. We have a long tradition of honoring our local servicemen buried in the Nashua Cemetery by placing flags at their graves on Veterans Day. And the provide 38 flags for us, but we have to provide the labor. So if you would like to help, plan to meet at the Grove Street lot on November 11th on Veterans Day around noon. If you're attending the city's Veterans Day parade, go ahead and come afterwards. We'll give you maps and we'll be collecting the old flags as well for the VFW to dispose of. So the Cemetery Association really looks forward to seeing some of you on November 11th. And we're about to talk about government, so I'll put this on. On November 13th, Kathy Fletcher is leading a workshop on how a New Hampshire bill becomes a law. And this is co-sponsored by UU Church of Nashua and UU Action New Hampshire. And it's the nuts and bolts of legislation in Concord. It's designed to give concerned citizens the tools to understand, track, and advocate for and against bills in the New Hampshire State House. So that's November 13th, which is a Monday, from 7 to 9 p.m. in the sanctuary. So please join Kathy for that. Hopefully there won't be any vampires there. And let's see, we've got our fall cleanup, which is about this much fun. Our annual fall cleanup is November 18th at 8 a.m., starting bright and early. If you were here last year, you know we had a ton of people and we were done by 11, which was awesome. We rake all the leaves in all the church grounds and in the cemetery, and make a big, huge pile of leaves, which is always very exciting. So please bring rakes, tarps, and gloves if you're going to come to that event. And it is a great event for the whole family. We love to have families come, and it's a fun time to get to explore the cemetery a bit and clean up the leaves, get us ready for winter. And at the end of the month, can you believe I'm going to talk about November 28th, and I kind of can't believe it, but I am going to. So say this is a save the date for Tuesday, November 28th from 7 to 9 p.m. The Adult Faith Formation team is sponsoring a Common Read workshop series using the book The Third Reconstruction by William Barber. The topic for this workshop will be moral dissent, so it's the first of 3. Registration for this class will go out shortly. In the meantime, please start reading this inspiring and powerful book. If you'd like help acquiring a copy, you can ask our Director of Faith Formation, Sadie Kahn-Green. And finally, let's see. Ushers and Greeters. You don't even have to wear a funny hat to be an usher and greeter. But we are still looking for ushers and greeters for November, December onward. The calendar's wide open. There's lots of spots. And I'll put the link to sign up for that in the comments. All right. That's all I've got. And I'm almost out of hats, so it's a good thing. I hope you have a wonderful Halloween. And I look forward to seeing you this Sunday.